Good morning. You're watching Metro Minutes.
Here's a look at what we're working on today.
Students in blackface, laughing at a South suburban high school. The video that went viral, how fellow classmates plan to take action.
He dared to make movies based on the tough streets he grew up in, and Hollywood loved him for it. This morning, remembering famed director John Singleton.
And from Lieutenant Colonel to U.S. Senator, Tammy Duckworth returns to Iraq for the first time since her Black Hawk was shot down 15 years ago. Metro Minutes starts right now.
Hello, I'm Megan Danello.
And I'm Kayla Zelenz.
Students at Flossmoor High School are planning to walk out today. This comes after a video of students in blackface went viral on social media. Now parents and members of the community are looking for the school to take action. The video showed Homewood Flossmoor students going through a fast food drive-thru. While they were in blackface, they made comments degrading African American girls. The school says that they have met with the involved students, but because of the student confidentiality laws, the names of the students and punishments will not be released to the public.
An emotional trip for Tammy Duckworth. The U.S. Senator returns to Iraq, the place that changed her life forever. It's been 15 years since her plane was shot down. Now she's sharing pictures of her recent trip on Instagram. One shows her flying over the area where a rocket-powered grenade fell into the cockpit. Duckworth lost both of her legs. Senator Angus King captured the image, saying it was a moment he'll never forget. In her recent post, she said that she never thought she would return to Iraq as a representative for the U.S. Duckworth and other senators visited to express hope that Iraq would one day be an independent, strong country.
Mayor-elect Lori Lightfoot and the Chicago Police Department are working together to help create a strategy to help with Chicago's summer violence. Earlier this month, hundreds of teens caused trouble downtown that led to 31 of them being charged with disturbances. Lightfoot says the city should have been more prepared. This morning at a press conference, Chicago Police Superintendent Eddie Johnson outlined the department's plan for the summer. The plan includes using bike teams in the entertainment districts, mobile patrol units, and newly created summer CTA unit.
Family and friends of 5-year-old AJ Friend are holding a public visitation in his honor Friday. Police say AJ was put in a cold shower, beaten, then died of his injuries. He was wrapped in plastic and buried in a shallow grave. AJ's youngest brother has been taken into custody of Child Welfare Services. His parents remain in jail on a bond of $5 million each. Joanne Cunningham, AJ's mother, is currently 7 months pregnant.
Still to come on Metro Minutes, remembering director John Singleton, a look back at how he got started.
She's in the fight of her life, but dancing keeps her going. You'll want to stick around for her story. From Boys in the Hood, Poetic Justice, and Baby Boy, John Singleton was one of the greatest directors of our time. Singleton died at the age of 51 after suffering a stroke 2 weeks ago. He was a 2-time Oscar nominee and created films that broke down barriers. Singleton released his first feature film, Boys in the Hood, in 1990. The film made him the first African American to receive an Academy nomination, paving the way for other aspiring directors after him. Many people in Hollywood and people around the world are mourning the loss of a great creator.
So what do you do when you're fighting cancer? You dance.
Ahead on Metro Minutes, an inspiring story about a young dancer who danced her way through some of the most challenging moments of her life.
We're back with the story of an amazing young dancer whose passion helped her fight a battle with cancer.
Here's Brianna Sikowski with Ava's story.
With every turn and leap comes passion for 11-year-old Ava Blazer and an escape from her battle with cancer.
I was first diagnosed with cancer when I was 3 years old, and then I was 6 years cancer-free, and then when I was 10, it came back. The type of cancer I had was stage 5 bilateral Wilms tumor, which is a type of kidney cancer in both of my kidneys.
Ava's left kidney was removed along with part of her right. 2 operations and a round of chemo followed, but she wasn't going to let anything stop her from doing what she loves.
I love to dance because, especially now, it gives me something to look forward to while I was going through treatment and just distract me from everything that was going on, and it just makes me really happy.
Just 7 weeks after major abdominal surgery to remove her tumor off of her partial and only remaining kidney, and 1 week after completing her first 4 days of chemo, Ava competed at a dance competition with her sister Emma. Ava even competed a solo that was choreographed by her sister. Emma taught Ava the routine in their family room. Ava had about 4 days to learn it before she competed and won.
Her solo Game of Survival is about her fight with cancer, and I made the costume as well, so it's like a black leotard with yellow ribbons wrapping around it. So the yellow ribbon is the symbol for pediatric cancer, so it represents like the cancer trying to like take over her body, but at the end she like rips it off, and it's like symbolizing like her not giving up or letting it win.
This is a wild game of survival.
Working with those two is just incredibly inspiring. They're just so dedicated to their craft and their passion, so it's just refreshing to kind of have that hunger back in the classroom again, so it's really inspiring. Like, you know, you think it's the other way around, but those students are the ones that kind of motivate me to keep, you know, trying new things and being innovative and growing and developing with my choreography. She comes in here, and if she wore a wig, you had no idea she was sick. I mean, she would show up and she's full out, and she would do everything that's expected of her, you know, just as if she weren't ill.
Last week, Ava's scans came back clear, but her kidney function has decreased due to the treatments. But that's not going to stop this young and strong girl. Right, Ava? In Aurora, Illinois, this is Brianna Sikowski with Metro Minutes.
What an amazing story. If you'd like to help support Ava, her family, and other kids diagnosed with Wilms tumor, check out the Ava Blazer Cancer Research and Family Support Fund. This campaign raises money for Wilms tumor research and provides financial support for families struggling with medical expenses as a result of their child's treatment.
It sure hasn't felt like spring this past week.
But I will take rain over the snow any day of the week. Taylor, please tell us the snow has stopped.
Thanks, ladies. And don't worry, we're done with the snow. Rain, rain, go away. Come again another day. Unfortunately, this rain is sticking around for the next 3 days. For today's forecast, we have a high of 48 and a low of 45, which really isn't too bad for this time of the year. Be sure to grab your umbrellas and your rain boots because we'll be having rain showers all day. For our area forecast, Chicago and Waukegan are both a high of 40 degrees. Gary, Indiana is a little bit warmer, sitting at 43 degrees. If you have to catch a flight, I say throw on a light jacket because O'Hare is 41 and Midway is going to be 42. Plainfield is going to be 42 degrees and Rockford is 43 degrees, as well as Aurora. The 5-day forecast is really looking a lot like springtime. Wednesday will have rain showers all day with a high of 60 and a low of 43. Thursday is going to be 61 with a low of 42. Then that sun is going to start peeking right back out on Friday and Saturday. Friday we're going to have a high of 52 with a low of 43. Saturday will be a high of 61 and 29. And Sunday is looking like fun day because we're going to have a high of 66 and a low of 46. I don't know about you ladies, but I'm actually really excited about this weather.
Me too. I mean, we're slowly seeing the sun come through, so.
Yes.
Yeah, and no more snow, please.
No,
Oh my
we're
goodness,
done.
I
That's
can't
all
believe
I
that.
ask. Literally all I ask. All right, still to come on Metro Minutes.
Say it ain't so, a little magic on the south side. The White Sox looking to win their 3rd straight game with some big helps from one of their top players. Sports is next. Now we're back with sports.
David Chasnoff is here. We're talking signs of life on the south side with the White Sox.
That's right, Kayla. The White Sox have had an up and down season, 12-14 right now, but it looks like they're finally just starting to hit their peak. The White Sox reunited with the Baltimore Orioles for a 3-game series last night. Chicago comes home looking to extend their 2-game winning streak, and Tim Anderson belts his 6th home run of the season to left field. Don't stop now, boys. Ryan Cordell up later, and the Orioles find themselves in a pickle. Bases loaded, and he walks Ryan Cordell with the bases loaded to make it 5-2 White Sox. That just about does it. The White Sox win 5-3, and that's their 3rd straight win. Portland's hopes are high after a buzzer-beating, series-clinching win over Oklahoma City. and the Denver Nuggets are looking to build off their elimination of Greg Popovich's Spurs. On to game 1 of this second round series matchup. Denver is a 2 seed and Portland's the 3 seed. Jokic finds Gary Harris inside, goes up another for the sweet bucket. Take another look. That's the former Bulls draft pick who was later traded for Doug McDermott. Now later in the fourth, Damian Lillard tries to play hero, and his shot gets blocked from behind by Gary Harris once again. Man was all over the place, and that just about does it. Denver wins game 1, 121 to 113. Game 3 of Blues Stars in the second round of the Stanley Cup playoffs was a fun night for shooters. The Blues won this game 4-3, but look at what happened in the third period. These teams traded 4 goals in 5 minutes in the third period. That's Alex Petrangelo's first goal of the playoffs. Then later, Heiskanen finds Tyler Seguin, who taps it in. That's a beautiful feed right there. And later on, and Lucky Karam off the boards leads to a Patrick Maroon goal, scoring just over Ben Bishop's head. And that just about does it. The Blues win 4-3 to take a 2-1 lead in this best-of-7 series. Real quick, New York Giants draft pick Corey Ballantyne shot hours after he was drafted. It happened Sunday morning in an off-campus incident. He's expected to make a full recovery. Guy Fieri is doing everything he can to keep Kevin Durant from leaving the Warriors for the Knicks. He's ready to cook Katie's entire family dinner if necessary. And finally, the Bears got a B+ on their draft day report card. Mel Kiper loved the picks of running back David Montgomery in the third round and thinks Riley Ridley in the fourth round of wide receiver out of Georgia is a great pick. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I'm feeling the Bears are the best team in Chicago right now. What do you guys think?
Well, I'm a Bears fan, so they always got my vote. I think that they're great.
I totally agree. I love, baseball's a little slow to watch. I'm more of a fan of football, so gotta love the Bears.
It's
Absolutely.
cool. So of course we gotta be fans.
Absolutely. Well, that's it for Metro Minutes. I'm Kayla Zalens.
I'm Megan Danello for David Chasanoff and Taylor Hill. Have a great day.